Okay, so today is the 14th of December and this is my third round of ANSrewire 2020, my second time this year. I did my second time starting on the 23rd of October, I believe. Yes, because it's in here, which is a new thing for me. I'm doing a gratitude and self-love diary, and I started that on the 23rd of October. So just shy of 2 months. Feeling better than when I was in October. I was starting to go downhill, which is why I started doing the rewire thing again. Okay, I haven't got myself organised here. I haven't got my symptom questionnaire ready. This is my video diary. I pretty much only have night sweats and a bit of brain fog, mostly around my periods, and only when I do something to exacerbate my symptoms. Otherwise, I don't have any symptoms anymore. That said, I'm not really engaging in the real world at the moment. It's COVID, lockdown, I'm a bit wary of that. I just got myself a scooter. A little bit frightened of using it at the moment because it's been over a year since I did the CBT and I haven't yet watched videos to refresh my memory. I still have a few problems with my memory. I'm back on the Duolingo to try and improve that and also to learn Spanish. Plant identification is kind of there, and a little bit of financial literacy is my third of the learning three. So yeah, a little bit of brain fog, which honestly is nothing worse than being stoned. When you're stoned or drunk and you're trying to sort of like be focused because something serious has happened and you're fighting through the fog, that it's no worse than that these days. I'm having a few headaches because I'm my sleep pattern's a bit erratic at the moment. Like last night I was still awake at 4 a.m. and I forced myself. I set my alarms every quarter of an hour from 9:30 onwards, and I finally woke up at 10:30. So, I'm getting a few headaches and sleepiness and a little bit of brain fog at the moment because of the sleep situation. And I'm now only getting the sweats around my periods. I was getting them outside of my period back along within the last 2 months, but I think that was because I was a little bit too conscious of the symptoms and everything, and I was winding myself up, I think, in hindsight. I have in the last month been worried that this is as good as it gets for me, and that's my impatience and myself and the inner critic that I have, expecting immediate changes. It's the perfectionist as well. I'm kind of the person that if I don't have a knack for something straight away, I'll just assume that I'm no good at it forever, which is a bit silly, really. Learning. I'm very good at theoretical learning, but not very good at doing the doing, putting things into action. But I'm getting better at that. I've been, since I have been doing 1 hour yoga, I've been doing 10-15 minutes of Qigong, I've been doing the hand mnemonic, I don't know how to pronounce that, it's Greek, for at least 4 weeks straight today. I'm having alternate days of having a normal shower and then having a cold 30-second blast on 10 seconds on each part of my body. It's actually starting to get a little bit easier now. I'm not shrieking my head off anymore. grinding teeth is slowing down. I've got a few pains in my neck at the moment because I'm still doing the posture stuff. And I sort of, from here upwards, I'm still struggling with my posture. But hey ho, I'm getting there. You know, I've only been doing these things consistently for a month. Because having good habits is really difficult for me. Or has been in the past. Got to choose my words carefully. I've got loads of posters on the walls. Lots of that side of the wall, that side of the flat that you can't see. That's positive stuff. Over here is negative stuff from 2 years ago. This is not relevant anymore. Not really. I mean, there's a few odd bits, which is why I haven't scrubbed it off. But really, I will get around to that at some point. But honestly, it's not a priority. I kind of blank it all out now. So yeah, big thing for me now is to start engaging in the real world using the scooter. Build up strength for the scooter so I can actually travel some distance. You know, go to Crewkern, the gym, Bridport, the gym, family, friends. Well, I haven't really got many friends anymore, but not in the real world, you know, not locally. But, you know, I'll start doing hobbies and I'll start regaining friends. And, you know, it's a bit difficult because my old friends, we kind of already lost touch. I was working too hard. I had no time for socialising and friendship. And they had families or were doing their own thing. And we just, like you do. What do I think of the programme so far? I wouldn't be doing it for a third time if I thought it was shit. Put it that way. And my chances of recovery, I will recover. I just do not know when. And I'm very, very close to being fully recovered now. I mean, well, I say fully recovered. I'm very close. I mean, this time last year, 12 months ago, I was doing 6 to 10 hours volunteering work. But COVID came along, shut the shop. I went into a huge depression. I've had emotional relapses. It's been good for me because it's meant that I've had to deal with the grief around what the CFS has cost me. My life has been stolen, in short, and you know, I didn't have much of a life beforehand. You know, I prioritised everyone else and work, and I was basically a slave to the system. I've learned a hell of a lot in the last 6 years. So yeah, my chances of recovery are full on. It's just, like I said, I do not know when, and I'm just fingers crossed that I can still make that choice that I want to make. My dreams are still to travel. Machu Picchu is one of them. Cappadocia is another. India, I don't know. I'd be happy to just go somewhere. At the moment, with COVID, you know, and Brexit, God, that's a nightmare. That's a bit stressful, actually. Lots of herbal teas. I'm relaxed a lot more on my diet now. I mean, gosh, in the last month, I've probably had about 5-6 pizzas, and it's not really that impacted me. I mean, I've had a teeny tiny bit of brain fog, but to be honest, I already have brain fog, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, go have a pizza. I can't be bothered to cook, so that's what I ended up doing. So there is that.